I hope you're well. Hope you're feeling good. Hope you're blessed. It's such an honor to be here with you today. I'm glad I came in on Sunday evening. I flew in from Richmond, Virginia, to get to this beautiful campus to find that there was absolutely no food, no nothing. And I was like, where have I come to? And yesterday I had such a great time sitting in this room and learning. And in one moment, I was like, oh my God, this is so exciting. And the next moment, I was like, oh, we're moving too fast. You know, I'm one of the people in this room who have crossed over that 5-0 threshold. And many of my friends and family and colleagues every day, we're talking about the world that's moving just too fast. It seems that I just can't keep up. I was telling Doug that I just got my staff around gathering emails. And now I have to gather mobile cell phones. I just got them sending around the emails. I'm a person, when I grew up in Lincolnville, South Carolina, we had one phone and it was a party line. Anybody here know about a party line phone? One person. A few people, yay! I'm in good company. In one lifetime, we've gone from a party line to, I just bought the new iPhone 4. And I said, don't worry, you're coming up with something new in 6 months, I'll be back. Not a problem. We're always on the cutting edge. And I sat there and that so many things were coming through my mind as we went through the day. The first thing, when Doug came up yesterday, he said, we are all pioneers. And that resonated with me because I've been blessed that I'm often in rooms with pioneers like all of you, and I'm so honored to be with you. A few months ago, I was invited by CNN and Time and Fortune to be a part of the Global Forum down in Cape Town. And that was a meeting of Time and Fortune. They had called together about 200 people around the world to look at what the world is going to be like in 30 years. And I wish that room could come together with this room, because that room was looking for you. They were talking about where's the next new innovation? How we're going to make all of this work, and what do we need, and how many people we need to let out of poverty so they can buy these cell phones so we can make what? Money. They are looking, they are hungry, they're looking high and low. CNN, Time, Fortune. Mr. China Mobile was with us. And he had a big story because everybody told him in China that he was crazy for building this platform that would put the very poor of China with a mobile phone. They said, are you crazy? Don't do it. You're wasting your money. He did it anyway. And now over 70% of China is on his mobile platform. 21 years ago, I'm an immunologist by design. I used to work for the Centers for Disease Control, trying to find a cure for something. I was always trying to save the world. I went to New York, I worked at Rockefeller University working on a malaria pill, did not know that one day I would be actually taking that pill, going in and out of Africa all the time. I went to Sloan Kettering and did research over there around cancer. Did not know that one day so many of my friends and I would have a fear of getting cancer. And then in '89, I became one of the first AIDS educators for New York City because the AIDS epidemic was raging the world. And fast forwarding is like the gentleman said earlier, it's hard to put a lifetime in 15 minutes. Fast forwarding, working at Harlem Hospital in a community with over 365 churches and nobody coming to the hospital to say anything to people who were dying of AIDS, God gave me an idea. And that the idea was the Harlem Week of Prayer for the Healing of AIDS, to bring and mobilize faith communities to educate them and for them to get engaged and involved around addressing HIV and AIDS. As pioneers, you know, one idea leads to another idea. We are always excited when God turns on another light bulb. We live for that next light bulb. That idea for a week of prayer gave birth to the Balm in Gilead, of which I am the founder. And we build the capacity of faith communities here in the United States and in Africa to address life-threatening diseases of all kinds, not just HIV and AIDS. In 2000, my government says, well, you proved us wrong because the Center for Disease Control said you cannot, you will not, you cannot mobilize faith communities to address HIV and AIDS. They don't want to hear about it. I said, no, they do want to hear about it. I believe it. I have faith. I believe that this thing that is in me is saying we can do this. So they said, okay, Pernessa, you did it. Okay, now go over to Africa and do it. So we went to Nigeria. They gave me all the hard countries. Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, Kenya, Tanzania, and Zimbabwe, and South Africa. Today we have an office in Tanzania, and we've moved from New York, and now we live in a pleasant environment in Richmond, Virginia.